I'm Elisa Escobar, and this is Bach Mess Away Today, Away.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Earlier this month, Japan announced its plan to release nuclear radioactive water into the Pacific Ocean. In 2011, after a massive earthquake and tsunami, the Fukushima nuclear plant was destroyed. 3 out of 6 reactor cores melted and caused the plant to shut down. Since then, Japan has tried to stop the remaining cores from melting, and has done this by pumping cool water through the cores daily. The amount of water accumulated since 2011 has reached 1.25 million tons, with an added 170 tons every day. On April 12th, the Prime Minister of Japan held a cabinet meeting, and the committee decided that the best way to rid of this radioactive water was to slowly release it into the ocean. Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga has been quoted at the meeting saying that the government will, quote, take every measure to absolutely guarantee the safety of the treated water and address misinformation, unquote. The decision regarding the water has been delayed due to public opposition and international government hesitation. Some environmental groups in Japan have already put out a statement. One of them, Greenpeace Japan, has said that this plan, quote, ignores human rights and international maritime law, unquote. The plan is to start releasing the water in 2 years. We'll keep an eye on this story as more information develops. Now to Lila Kaminer with a review of a new Marvel show's finale episode.
On the heels of the immensely popular WandaVision, Marvel released The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This show follows Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes on their journey to find Karli Morgenthau, the leader of the Flag Smashers. Side characters such as Sharon Carter and Baron Zemo also joined them on this journey. The final episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier aired last week. I felt that it was an amazing ending to an already fantastic series. However, I did feel that many of the twists and turns were predictable. Besides that, Sam Wilson's transition from the Falcon to Captain America was perfectly executed. His speech to the senator was amazing, and his suit and its comic accuracy wowed me. Finally, the exhibit he made for Isaiah Bradley was well-deserved and showed us that Sam is the true Cap. Bucky's realization that being the Winter Soldier wasn't his fault was amazing for me as an audience member to watch. He finally found his home. Finally, Sharon Carter's storyline was just not enjoyable for me. The twist that she was the power broker was very obvious from the beginning. I did feel that her character had grown a little bit in this series, but her character has veered so much from the comics that she's almost unrecognizable. However, the final scene of this show redeems itself when we see the splash screen saying that Captain America and the Winter Soldier. This showed us that Sam finally is Cap. Overall, I would give this show a 9 out of 10 and the episode an 8 out of 10. Now back to you, Elisa.
Thanks, Lila. Moving from TV to music, one of the most popular music groups of the past decade is British-Irish boy band One Direction. After being together for 5 years, the band went on hiatus in late 2015. Shortly before this, band member Zayn Malik departed from the group and pursued a solo career. So what are they doing now? Arguably, one of the most well-known members, Harry Styles, has branched out the most. He has put out 2 popular albums, and in 2015 was in British war movie Dunkirk. He has been filming for Don't Worry Darling, a psychological thriller, and My Policeman, an LGBT romance film. Styles was nominated for 3 Grammys, and won Best Pop Solo Performance for his song Watermelon Sugar. He is also nominated for the iHeartRadio Music Awards and British LGBT Awards. The next member, Louis Tomlinson, put out his first album, Walls, in early 2020. He made history with his virtual concert late last year, setting the record for biggest male artist live stream. He was also nominated for the iHeartRadio Music Awards. Band member Niall Horan has also been pretty busy. He has released 2 albums since the hiatus. He has also hosted a virtual concert last year in place of finishing his tour. He has hinted to being in the studio for a new album and also a collab with Anne-Marie. Liam Payne, the last member, recently performed for the British Academy of Film and Television Arts Awards. He changed the way you would expect to see him by broadcasting a virtual 3D avatar to the homes of people watching via an app. Payne has put out one album, which is self-titled, and is reportedly working on another. He is currently engaged to American model Maya Henry. Last, as an honorable mention, is Zayn Malik. He recently welcomed his daughter, Kai Hadid Malik, with his girlfriend, American supermodel Gigi Hadid. He also released his third studio album, Nobody's Listening, on January 15th of this year. More new music was the single To Begin Again with Ingrid Michaelson. The One Direction members have been very busy while on hiatus, as you can see by this update. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out our next show. Join our Edmodo with code 6UV7G5 for all the school updates. I'm your anchor, Elisa Escobar, and this is Bachman Today, away.